Braun Strowman heel. You gotta make Reigns to make Roman Reigns look stronger than Braun Strowman. And like I said before, all WWE is doing is just killing their roster. Of course, on Raw. This is why I've lost interest in Raw. Because there's no reason to go back and watch any of these Raws. Because look at Natalya. She is a Hall of Famer. She should be the women's champion. But ever since her move to Raw, they've just made her look like Ronda Rousey's bodyguard. And they've done the same with the Bella twins. Nikki Bella and Brie. Brie has had so many botches that it's ridiculous. And you letting her go back in the ring? Are you serious, WWE? Really? Like, is it that important to put Brie in a match? Like, come on. Like, you don't have to make Brie Bella go back in the ring. Because, like I said, it just messes up the momentum. And all you're doing is just killing your roster. Because look at Braun Strowman. Just ask Braun Strowman. Look what WWE has done to him now. It just doesn't make sense. The fact that let me set this camera down. The fact that Braun Strowman should not be a heel. And I've said this before. I've said this a million times. I'll say it again. The concept of storytelling is dead on Raw. Ever since SummerSlam, Monday Night Raw has fallen apart. And that's bad. And their rankings are low. And also, we'll talk about the rankings being low. It ain't because of Roman Reigns. It's because you turned Braun heel, and now we gotta find ways to make Roman interesting as champion. There is no reason for there's no reason for Braun Strowman to be a heel. What was the point of Braun turning heel? And look at Bayley and Sasha. Sasha's injured. You would think this would be the time where WWE turns Bayley heel. But no, they save her for like the mid cards. They put her they legit booked Bayley to be like the end of the show. Just before Shawn Michaels comes out. And another thing, the reason the rankings are low is because WWE Super Showdown starts at 5 a.m. That's another video. But anyway, Raw should not be 3 hours. If we're going to sit through 3 hours of Monday Night Raw, 3 hours of just looking at a bunch of garbage for 3 hours, the first half an hour is good, but it's just like this entire show is garbage. They've lost their touch. Raw has lost their touch. And it's like, what do we do now? Where do we go from here? Huh? And if I'm WWE, I wouldn't even try at this point. Because I'm like, if I'm WWE, I'd be like, what's the point? For real, like, what's the point? Because, again, all they're doing is just killing their roster. And it doesn't make any sense to ride their roster. They're one of the best rosters in the world. You mess around and turn Braun Strowman heel. That's why the rankings are low. And every time the rankings go down, they bring back legends like The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and, all them. Another thing, why is an Evolution on Raw? Huh? Like, I dare say Evolution should be on Raw. But I know what I put them to SmackDown. Because they might have, maybe this could be a Triple H and AJ Styles match. It don't matter. That would make the ranking. They need to give them a taste of their own medicine. They need to low key do that. Because if I'm WWE, what's the point? You know Raw's gonna be garbage. So what's the point of even trying?